Hello everyone! Welcome to another episode of Panda Knows Linguistics. I'm your host Jack Mao. So sorry that I haven't been uploading videos for a while. Life it's just crazy. Hope everybody is safe and sound and stay healthy in this crazy time. And let's take this time to have some fun and learn Chinese for today. So today we're gonna start a new series of small words in Chinese. So what are the small words? Small words are the words that usually conveys nuanced meanings. They usually don't change the general meaning of the sentence. So for example, most of them are adverbs and particles. And when we're talking about particles, we think about some atoms and molecules in chemistry and physics and stuff like that. But actually linguistics, a particle is just a small tiny word that usually attach to the main words to change the nuance of meaning. So why do we need them? Well, native speakers use them subconsciously when they speak, and if you, as a learner, don't use them, you might sound a little weird. And second, we do need them sometimes if you want to differentiate the nuanced meanings of your utterance. So for example, in Chinese, we have the following small words. Le. Oh yes, the infamous le. If you're learning Chinese, you know that everybody hates le, and I'm avoiding that for today. But definitely in the future, I will have an episode dedicated to le, and dou, which is the star of today, and mei, and bu, and guo, and hai, and etc. So for example, 我吃了很多水果. I eat many fruits. So here we add the le to tell you, oh, okay, so it's not right now or in the future. I have already eaten. I completed the eating process. So in English, you would say, I have eaten many fruits. So if you don't use it, 我吃很多水果, you're just saying that I, in general, habitually eat a lot of fruit. So very different than at this moment, I'm telling you I have completed the action of eating fruit. So another example. 我想看大象, 还想看熊猫. So this means I want to see elephants, and I also want to see pandas. Come on, you see that coming. I have to use panda somewhere in my episode. So here we use the word 还 to mean also, like you did something and you also want to do something else on top of that. So if you don't use it, 我想看大象, 想看熊猫, it sounds quite weird. So today we're going to learn the word dou. If we use this word dou freely, it can mean all or both. Or it can mean almost all and many. They're almost contradictory, but we'll have a lot of examples. You will see what I mean. And we can also pair it up with other words. 美 something something dou, question word something something dou, or 连 something something dou, and 一点儿都不 something something. Okay, we're gonna go through them one by one. We're also gonna see some advanced usage of this word. For example, the first one, 来都来了, like verb 都 verb 了. And the second, 都怪你. We'll see what it means. I'm just gonna let you hang there, but yeah, we will see what they mean, okay? So some people might be like, oh no, this little guy can mean so many different meanings. Well, every language has this kind of phenomenon, right? So for example, in English, you have bat, and then you have bat, right? So different things, same word mean different things. So just it happens in every language. Hopefully after today's episode, you will find a little confidence to use this little guy, dou. Okay, so first of all, if we want to use it freely, it means all and both. Because Chinese does not differentiate all from both, like as in English use two different words. We just use one word, dou. So the structure is subject, dou, and verb phrase. For example, let's see this sentence. 中国人都会说中文. It literally means Chinese people do, like all, can speak Chinese. So all Chinese can speak Chinese. Well, all Chinese people can speak Chinese language. So you can see here we use do in front of the verb phrase. We don't use do like all as in English in front of the noun. Okay? So let's see another sentence. 他父母都是英国人. Literal means he parents both or do be British. His parents are both British. And we can see here, do is in between the subject and the verb phrase 是英国人 to mean both dad and mom, two people, both are British. You can see here we don't differentiate both and all. We just use do for any number. So next one, we don't even need to be 100%, to use this do. It can emphasize almost all or many. Same construction, subject, do, verb, phrase. For example, 大多数日本人都学习汉字. Most Japanese do study Chinese characters. Most Japanese study Chinese characters. As you can see here, 大多数, right, means most, not every single Japanese person, but we still can use do here to mean like most of them. So next, let's pair do up with 每, which means every. So when the subject contains 每, we need to use do in the sentence. For example, 每个人都喜欢 Jack. Every person do like Jack. Everyone likes Jack. Oh, thank you. Oh, I don't know what shame is. I'm just, I assumed it. So here, when we use every person in the subject, we use do before the verb, 喜欢. So, second situation, if we don't have 每 in the subject, we still use do if it happens somewhere else. For example, 我每天都8点起床. I every day do 8 o'clock get up. I get up every day at 8 o'clock. So here, every day, it's not a subject. It just tells you the frequency, the time. But we still use do to pair it up with 每天 to mean every single day. Okay? So next one is question word with do. What does that mean? It is to completely be positive about something or completely be negative about something. The construction is subject, question word, do, and verb. For example, let's make a very simple sentence. 他什么都吃. Literally, he what do eat. He eats everything. Okay? So if he is a 饕餮. 饕餮is Chinese ancient monsters that's supposed to eat every single thing that's in his way. Okay? So 他什么都吃 means he eats everything. So let's do another sentence. Let's do a negative. How about that? 他谁都不爱. He who do not love. He loves nobody. Okay? So if you use this construction, question word, do, verb, or not verb, it means completely yes or completely no. Well, this person is sad. Let's give him a sad face. Okay, next one is Lien something, do something. So it means even something or not even something. It's very hard to explain, so I will give you examples. Let's learn from the examples. So it is used for introducing further evidence or something surprising piece of information in your conversation. And then the construction is subject, 连, something something, do, something something. So for example, 他连吃饭都没时间，太忙了。Let me give you a 拼音. She 连 eat meal 都 no time, too busy. She doesn't even have time to eat. So here, to eat is such a basic thing that everyone has to do, to survive. She doesn't even have time for that basic little thing. So that is to further elaborate, further explain how busy she is. right? I think she needs to stop and smell the flowers. So let's do another one with a positive one. 他连朋友都骗，太坏了。So literal means he 连 friend 都 cheat, too bad. He even cheats his own friends. How horrible. So here, friend you should be, is supposed to be on their side, right? But he doesn't even have a basic human decency to cheat his own friends. That's too horrible, right? So this information is quite surprising, and also it's like further the evidence like how horrible this person is, right? So we can vomit on him. Alright, so next one, 一点儿都不. It means not even slightly, not at all. So the construction is subject, 一点儿都不, adjective, or psychological verbs like want, love, or hate. For example, 这个苹果一点儿都不甜. This apple 一点儿都不 sweet. This apple is not sweet at all, so I want my money back. So let's do another one. 我一点儿都不想去爬山. Literal means I 一点都不 want go climb mountain. I don't want to go climbing mountains at all. So here, 想 is a psychological verb, to want. So next one, let's see some advanced usage of this 都 verb construction. So it means since you already done something, why not something else? So again, it's very hard to explain, so let's see some examples. 我们来都来了，就去看看吧。Or 我们都来了，就去看看吧。It means since we have come this far, let's go see it. Usually, when you are on a hike or whatever with a person, you're very tired, but another person give you a cheer, saying, 我们来都来了，就去看看吧。Since you already come this far, let's go see the final destination. 我们来都来了，就去看看吧。So next usage is it's all your fault. Okay, so maybe it's not really advanced at all because 都 means all, right? So here, for example, 都怪你，我们输了。都怪 means to blame. We lose 了, which means we completely lost it. So it means it's all your fault, we lost. Right? So when you blame people, you can use this very useful sentence. 都怪你，都怪你。So that is all for the points. So now we are gonna put everything together to have a conversation practice. Okay, so the first would be in Chinese characters, and then I will give you a pinyin because I'm just very kind, and then I'll give you the English. Okay, feel free to pause and play back and forth again to see whether you get all those 都 usage. Hi, 小李。你的中文太好了，有什么秘诀吗？我每个星期都在 iTalki 上和 Jack 老师学习中文。是吗？不觉得很累吗？一点儿都不累。iTalki 的老师都很好，谁都可以找到合适的老师。连我这样的语言白痴都可以学吗？你一点儿都不语言白痴，要相信自己。Okay, I will do again in 拼音。嗨，小李，你的中文太好了，有什么秘诀吗？我每个星期都在 iTalki 上和 Jack 老师学习中文。是吗？不觉得很累吗？一点儿都不累。iTalki 的老师都很好，谁都可以找到合适的老师。连我这样的语言白痴都可以学吗？你一点都不语言白痴，要相信自己。How much did you get? So here's the English. Feel free to go back and forth and pause and to see whether you get all the usage of 都 that we covered in this episode. Alright! If you want to study Chinese or Japanese with me, please find me on italki, and we'll start from there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find this episode very helpful. If you have any request for what I should cover in next episode, please feel free to leave the comment down below. Okay, until next time, yum yum!